Ahren Stringer and Young Yogi join me, Ned, on Blunts. Fellas, how are you?
Good. How are you, bro?
Gone really well, thank you. Looking forward to chatting to you guys about your brand new project. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah. I've known Arn for a minute now. We toured back in the day.
We met in 2013 on Warped Tour.
2013, yes, we did. Yeah, that's where we met. And then in 2014, we did a Euro tour and we shared a bus, and it was just a good time all around, you know? So ever since, we've just been good homies, and when the right opportunity arose, we jumped at it to start making some music, and just sounded really good. So we just kept it fucking going.
We've always kept in touch our whole careers. And when Gus left Volumes and I left Amity, we just went, let's join forces and make them like magic happen.
Yeah,
we both been to rehabs.
Yeah, that's it.
In and out of rehab.
We see eye to eye on a lot of shit. It's like it's
a whole lot of gang.
a whole lot of crashing out. A whole lot of certified crash out shit.
But it also joined us together. You know what I mean? So we see eye to eye like more than anyone else. And
yeah, do you think the connection of you guys meeting up and having that rehab connection is what's helped you make you gel better?
Well, it's not just about going to rehab. Like we knew about, we were homies before all the bullshit.
Yeah,
came around. You know what I mean? Like living in similar lifestyles, touring all the time.
And we both needed some breaks, and we just weren't given that by our bands. So
Volume gave me 1 year off, but it was still like not like. But that's beside the point. Like, yeah, dude, it was just too fast, too much.
It's never enough. So yeah, I think that was definitely a thing that brought us closer together because we have both lived such similar lifestyles, like Gus said, and we just ended up just joining forces and just being like, let's start a new band.
Yeah.
And let's crush it.
It was just a natural instinct. Like, just like, let's just fucking run this. Like, and it turned out great. And now here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love hearing that. So what can you tell us about it? What's the sound sort of in your words, starting with you, Yogi?
I mean, you're going to hear, like, we really love Deftones. So there's a 7/8 string aspect to it, low melodic. Nice. Not so like for example, Volumes like we're like one of the pioneers of the jet sound, you could say. So it's not that like technical. It's more groovier, based on more groove and more like emotional chord progressions. With like some even be like what Volumes sound.
Volumes crossed with Amity.
Yes, it's like like how Ahren sounds. Like that's what you're gonna get with some rapping elements, screaming and singing.
Yeah, so I'm screaming as well, which is what I've been doing over the years with Amity, but only pretty much live and just a bit on the record. But so now we're both just screaming, rapping, singing, like we're doing everything. There's no like real genre. We're just doing whatever the hell we want.
And we're doing it I'll go in the studio and start tracking guitars. I'll send it over to KJ Strock. Shout out KJ Strock. He writes with Veil of Maya, Crown the Empire, Machine Gun Kelly, and then I'm getting my boy Robbie Joyner to mix it. He was like part of like the Fire from the Gods team, and he's done some other phenomenal fucking projects that in my opinion are extremely underrated. And between that and then having my little brother Andres Farias track the vocals, and that motherfucker just went diamond I don't know, like a month ago. So like he's just getting platinum plaques, going crazy. My little brother gets platinum plaques like nothing in the Latin game. So but that besides the point, like it's just so clear. Like it's just he knows exactly what he's doing. He went to Berklee School of Music. So like he's on it. So like we're currently tracking vocals with him in Mexico City right now. This is where we're doing it. And he blessed us with a few days. The dude's so booked. So he's like, yo, I'll track it.
He's going crazy.
Yeah.
And his ideas are fire, and we're just absolutely crushing it in the studio. It's so much fun. and it's so organic and just so real. It's fire.
When you make good art, it feels really satisfying, and I could very confidently say that that's exactly what's happening while having like a best friend right next to you. So it's like beautiful.
Oh, that is amazing right there. And you guys have found yourself in Mexico, you said. How did that come about?
This is where Gus lives.
I'm living right here. So I'm
Makes
from LA.
sense.
Yeah.
I'm from Los Angeles, but my family's from out here, and now ever since I left Volumes, I was like, I had the itch to go live in another country. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pop over here. You know what I mean? Plus, I got my therapist out here. I can shout out my therapist.
Shout out to my therapist.
Yeah, like she's out here, so like I'm trying to like really, yeah, I'm really just trying to like be on my mental health shit and make good music. You know what I mean? Like that's where I'm at.
Oh, definitely. And I believe also a big congratulations to you, Ahren, tying the knot earlier in the month. That's awesome.
Yeah. We had a wedding in Ipswich, like we were talking about earlier. Me and Lucy, we both grew up in Ipswich, so it was the perfect place to get married. And this is our working honeymoon, I guess. But yeah, no, it was an amazing wedding. It was pretty small and simple, but it was really fun. And the mayor of Ipswich came and he said it was the best wedding he's ever seen.
So you guys mentioned that you had like very hectic touring schedules and that sort of thing. Do you find that recording this new material is a lot better without the pressures of those touring schedules?
Well, it's always been my favorite thing to record music, and I've always like disliked touring. Just because it's just so hectic, like, and you're on a bus with fucking 12 other people, and it's just nonstop every day. You got to play a show. But recording and creating music has always been my favorite part of being in a band or being a musician. I'm just having so much fun recording this new music with Gus, and eventually we'll end up touring it.
If, for example, like we start touring, which I know we will, and Ahren pulls up on me and he tells me like, "Hey, like I need some time off." Like, to me, it's very important that he's at 100%, and so we're gonna build a touring.
And vice versa,
you know what I mean? So like if we don't want to, like if my boy doesn't want to tour, I don't want to tour. Like there's that's already been talked about. Like it's not. We know that we need time off at that point.
Yeah. We both just got so burnt out from touring constantly.
Where we stand as a band is if we need time off and we express that to one another, we are taking that time off and we're prioritizing that over everything from past experiences, and that's all we want to talk about.
We're prioritizing mental health over everything.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic that guys like you in your position can get the word out there about mental health to show that it's not just, everyday individuals. Like anybody can go through this, people in the limelight. What more can you tell us about this band? Like, do you have a name for it? Like what's happening there?
Yogi?
We're calling the band Self-Checkout. Like I witnessed one, so it's all about what we just explained earlier, just mental health and all, just that whole topic, rehab, addiction, alcoholism, that whole, just how do we overcome this? How do we make this into a positive? Go into the studio, make some fucking bangers, have a good time. We're talking about ourselves. We're
exposing like just the stigma again, around like mental health and suicide basically, and just losing friends, all that stuff.
So we're calling it Self-Checkout.
Self-Checkout. It has three meanings,
Well, let's go.
You check yourself out in the mirror. you use self-checkout when you go through Woolworths or Kohl's
or Walmart
and or you self-checkout. So we're trying to we're not trying to make fun of anything, but we're just trying to raise awareness. It just makes sense because like I said, we've lost so many friends to suicide, and he's witnessed it firsthand.
Basically, if I'm gonna step on stage and I'm gonna scream and sing my heart out, I want it to be about something that it profoundly impacted my life, and I want to share that. And I'm kind of healing expressing that with the world.
Yeah,
and that's the best way I could say it. And I'm gonna do that with one of my best friends.
exactly.
And that's it. That's it. That's it.
Couldn't have said it any better, guys. I love that right there, raising awareness and but having a good time at the same time by releasing great music. When can we hear more of this, fellas?
We got 2 songs that are almost finished. One is really heavy. The other one is like a love song. So I like just doing whatever, like I said, whatever that H we want. We're experimenting and doing just like all different kind of genres. It's going to be a eclectic mix. Some would say like a cosmic gumbo.
So by the time these sessions end, which is another 2 days, we are looking at 3 songs.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So what's a day in the life of you guys looking like then at the moment, Ahren? Is it just wake up, get up and start recording or what's happening there?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like a very, like, I guess, normal working routine. Get up. My brother's who's producing the vocals right now. Like, he gets coffee. I fucking, take a shower, whatever. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do.
Yeah. Order some wings.
Order some wings.
And then just start screaming.
Water, screaming, warming up. My brother be like, playing new mixes because like he just goes hard in the paint. So I love hearing his work.
Yeah, he's very busy. He's a busy man.
And it's very like fun. Like you want to be there.
Yeah.
Like the energy is like you want to be there. This is where I want to be.
Yeah, for sure. Now you're saying that you wake up, you scream, that sort of thing. Do you guys still consider yourself a part of the heavy music scene, or are you going somewhere else completely?
Ever. This first song that we're gonna drop is the heaviest thing I've ever been a part of.
I don't think anybody on planet Earth can take away like will I ever not be part of the heavy scene. Like that's to me like
always gonna be.
It's written in stone. Like that's what it is. But yeah, there's a lot of heavy elements in this new project for sure.
Yeah.
In self-checking.
But we're gonna keep it like mixed up. We're not gonna just stick to one genre kind of thing.
We don't go into the studio and be like, this is what we're gonna do today, guys. We're gonna be heavy. Nah. Go to the studio and
see what happens.
And what sounds good right then and there, that's what we're recording.
Oh, yeah. And Ahren, you're sitting on a whole bunch of unreleased music, right? Because before this project even came about, you were working on a solo yourself, yeah? Will that ever see the light of day?
Oh, yeah. I've got like 14 songs written. One of them we ended up using for self-checkout because Gus just wrote a way better chorus than I already had. So I was just like, okay, sweet, let's use that. But yeah, my homie in Detroit, DuBois J, shout out. He like helped me out with a bunch of like production stuff. And so yeah, I've got at least another 13 songs of my own that are ready to go, but I just have to record them. So I'll probably do that in Australia. But for right now, we're just focusing on the band.
Focusing on self-checkout, yeah. Oh, that is amazing to hear. So is there anything else that we need to look out for at the moment, or is it just all guns go, we're just concentrating on self-checkout?
Pretty much, yeah.
I put my solo shit aside for the moment. Like,
yeah, we both have.
I'm just fully concentrated on this. But like being like I do a lot of rap, so like doing this band shit is like it's really tedious, and it's like working on the same song many days in a row versus rapping. And you pop out 3 verses on some dope producer's 3 beats, and you're done in 4 hours. So for right now, because it takes a lot, I'm just concentrating on self-checkout.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. And here's one, and I think it's important. What do you have to say to your fans that have stuck through you throughout these sort of controversial times of late?
What is it?
I just think thank you guys for sticking by me, and I can't wait to show you what's what we've got to show you, because you're gonna love it. I guarantee you.
What was the question, my man? I couldn't hear it. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I can. Sorry.
Yeah.
What would you want fans who've stuck with you through everything to know right now?
I would say I really appreciate you because without y'all, we're nothing. And
yeah, and I know we both have very bad reputations.
yeah, so really grateful.
Only because we're like admitted addicts,
Certified crack
so
addicts.
everyone thinks we're just like POSs, but you're gonna see that we're not. And we're going to prove the world wrong. And we want to thank you guys for sticking with us. And we hope you love what we've produced.
Yeah, we cherish y'all.
It's going to be fire. And I guarantee you'll love it.
Yeah, very much love that right there. And I can say just from talking to you guys for the last half hour or so, you're definitely not POSs, and people that go out of their way to help raise awareness is a very good thing. So thank you so much for taking time and chatting with me, guys.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
What's up? This is Ahren Stringer.
What's good? This is Yogi, and you're on Blunt.
Let's go. Self-checkout.